It's the 19th anniversary of the Jim King of the TV show, a regional record milestone on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. We are celebrating this magnificent milestone with the king-sized Flashback Fun edition of the Jim King of the TV show, Southeast Texas style. This week we take a trip down memory lane as we look back at nearly 2 decades of classic clips from our Royal archives. Special thanks to Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources for their incredible support. Also in this action-packed episode, the classic Honky Tonk Texas fabulous flashback. The Southeast Texas premiere of Megan Mullins Owens' sizzling new video. Our Jackson Hill Park and Marina music clip of the week straight from Nashville.
Hi, I'm Megan Mullins Owens, and congratulations to Jim King, King of the Road, on 19 years on local television. Stay tuned for my new video, Why Lady Why?
King of the Road. Howdy, friends, and welcome to the Jim King of the TV show, your #1 source for Southeast Texas entertainment. I'm Jim King of the Road, and you're tuned into the best little TV show in Texas. And this week, we're celebrating a royal milestone. 19 incredible years of spotlighting the stars, stories, and sounds that make our region shine. And what began with just a single camera and a computer has grown into a fan favorite series now airing 6 times a week on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and streaming worldwide on YouTube. None of this would have been possible without our talented musicians, local sponsors, and most importantly, you, our royal viewers. And that's not all. We just marked 14 years of King's Country Internet Radio, streaming 24/7 from Beaumont, Texas, where real country lives. From classic legends to today's hottest hits, we serve up nothing but the real deal. No fluff, just the good stuff. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. Listen anytime on your computer, smart speaker, mobile device, or through your car's Bluetooth. We're on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, or visit kingscountry.net. Don't forget to catch the Jim King of the Radio show airing weekdays at midday for more music, memories, and fun. So buckle up as we take a royal ride down memory lane, celebrating nearly 2 decades of unforgettable moments from the Jim King of the Road archives. Man, how time flies when you're having a royal time. We're looking in the rear view at our very first season of the Jim King of the TV show, way back in 2006.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road show.
Jim King of the Road.
Hi, it's Jim King, also known as Jim King of the Road. For years, I've had a radio show on Kicker 95.1, and maybe you've read my column in the Examiner, Cruising with King of the Road. Well, now we can cruise on the TV.
I remember being so thrilled about launching my own TV show back in 2006 that I broke out into a little happy dance, aka the King thing.
What'd you ask me, kid?
Can I have your autograph?
I haven't been asked for an autograph in about 2 hours. Just kidding. No, nobody's asked me for my autograph all day today. What's your name?
Jace.
You having fun?
Yes.
You got stuff in your teeth. What did you eat?
A brownie.
Oh.
Obviously, our production has come a long, long way from our humble beginnings 19 years ago. Here's more from our Royal archives.
I'll say it again, and I'm the first one to say this, Neil the Real McCoy.
That is the most original thing I've ever heard. Congratulations.
I've been working on that all day, Neil. It's great to finally meet you, man. You have a reputation of being one of the most approachable, personable people in country music, and so far I believe it.
Well, good. Well,
Hadn't kicked me off his bus
Well,
here
we're
yet.
just fixing to kick you out now, so you may want to retract that statement when you're out there filming by yourself. No. Yeah, we think we're easy to talk to. We've always been that way, and I think if you just learned a long time ago, if you put on a good show every night and treat people nice, you can work a long time.
Who's that guy with a big old smile as wide as the Rio Grande? Oh, with you, I am.
Your new album just did fantastic on the Billboard chart and the country charts. Debuted at #2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and the new single doing well too.
Yes, sir. We've had With You I Am was our first single. It was kind of it was crazy because it was kind of my last choice on the song, on the CD for a single, and it wound up being the first choice of the crowd. It kind of blew my mind, and I like getting outside my box though. So there's the new single is called Wild As You, and it's the follow-up single to it. And man, it's really taken, it's such a crowd pleaser at the live shows.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of my favorite parts of the set, and you'll see that tonight, that when we kick off into that thing, it just kind of, you watch the crowd kind of explode. It's pretty cool.
And they'll be mouthing the words, I'm sure.
Oh, no, they'll be singing louder than me. The biggest problem I have nowadays is hearing myself. And it's not because I'm going deaf, it's because our crowds are so loud that every night we're trying to figure out how to get my voice louder than that in my ears. And what a cool problem to have.
We're celebrating nearly 2 decades of magnificent moments.
Now that hat, that's kind of your trademark. Did you come up with that? Did you design that hat? Because you're the first person I've seen wear a hat like that.
You know what's funny about this hat, man, is it kind of has, I guess, become a trademark, but it was something that I was just walking around in I think it was a Tractor Supply or something one day, and I just saw it, and it was really cheap. It was like $25, and I just thought it was really cool because I wear a lot of brown, and it had some brown in it, and I thought, well, that's kind of cool, so I just bought it, and just, you know, loved the way it fit and looked, and just started wearing it all the time, and then it kind of became a little bit of a trademark thing. So, but yeah, I've had more compliments on this hat, and it's the cheapest one I've ever bought. So that just goes to show you, it doesn't have to cost a lot to get results.
Well, you started something because there's about 10 guys in there trying to look just like you. So,
well, I don't know why they would want to do that. But
what do you think of this hat?
I think it's your thing, man. You know, I don't think it worked for me, but it's good for you.
Jim King.
Very good.
My Crown Boy hat, I call it.
That's right.
I don't know if it's going to start any trends like you have, but
I don't know either.
I guess we're ready to rock.
Ohio to the K.
This segment is sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources.
Working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They can build it tall, they can tear it on down. They got the know-how, if you got the money.
At Texas Construction Resources, our main line of work, residential house pads and ponds, crushed concrete laydown yards, demolition work, land clearing, and anything that we can push as far as dirt, site prep, that's going to be our main focus.
Hands of a working man built this town. Clear this timber and plow this ground.
Coming up, it's the Southeast Texas premiere of Megan Mullins Owens' brand new music video. Our Jackson Hill Park and Marina music clip of the week, straight from Nashville.
Hi, I'm Megan Mullins Owens, and congratulations to Jim King, King of the Road, on 19 years on local television. Stay tuned for my new video, Why Lady Why.
Then enjoy a walk down memory lane with the classic Honky Tonk Texas fabulous flashback. But next, we're continuing our look back at nearly 2 decades of unforgettable moments from our weekly entertainment extravaganza.
Stay connected with the King of the Road Show at JimKingOfTheRoad.com. Winner of the Best Design, Content, and Broadcast Internet Video at the Press Club of Southeast Texas Excellence in Media Awards. There's plenty to do, see, and stream at JimKingOfTheRoad.com, including King's Country Internet Radio, segments from this TV show, the contest page, and King's Photo Gallery. Also, click on links to Jim's YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter pages. That's JimKingOfTheRoad.com.
Escape to Jackson Hill Park and Marina at Lake Sam Rayburn. Your lakeside paradise awaits. Enjoy premier boating, fishing, and picturesque views. Then unwind in our cozy cabins and savor delicious dishes at our on-site restaurant with full bar. Plus, join us for periodic special concert events where live music brings our community together under the stars. Create unforgettable memories at Jackson Hill Park and Marina. Visit us today and let your adventure begin. Can you believe that the Jim King of the TV show has already been on primetime Southeast Texas TV for 19 years? It seems like just yesterday we were celebrating our 500th episode.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, I am here not to bury Jim King, but to praise him. And why not? 500 shows, locally produced, locally marketed, and a tremendous success. But Jim will tell you it wasn't easy in the beginning. There were those who felt he didn't have the chutzpah, maybe the wherewithal to do the show. Some suggested Gary Lee Love or Al Caldwell. But fortunately, Jim hung on. And even when the show became so successful in the market, there were others who came forward and said, you know, he's just not a pretty face. Maybe a Bubba Pate.
You're the man.
Possibly a Buddy Johnson could fill that bill. But Jim stuck to his guns, and here we are today, a tremendous success. I'm Jack Piper, and I salute you, Jim King. You've done something that really will stand out, and I hope you do 500 more.
Thanks, Jack. Won't be long before we reach 1,000. Here's more from our 500.
I'm so excited for my friend Jim King. I mean, when you think about it, 500 shows, 10 years, and Jim and I go way back. I mean, I was just a young child when I heard him on Kicker back in 1999. I said, you know, when I grow up, I want to be just like Jim King. And here I am, I get to talk about it. I am so excited. When I say that, I'm not exaggerating. I think about how hard Jim worked to make this such a successful operation. And when you look at all that he's done, the people that he's interviewed, the things that he's done for our community, very few people fall into the same category as Jim, King of the Road. And that is the reason they call him the King of the Road.
King of the Road.
Kentucky Headhunters, the Grammy Award-winning Kentucky Headhunters. I think it's your first time here at Honky Tonk, Texas.
I believe it is. As far as I know.
We're close to Beaumont, though, aren't we?
Yes, you have a lot of fans in Beaumont, thanks partly because of our TV show that we've featured you on so many times.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, last time we saw you was in Louisiana. It's probably 5-6 years ago, and you're like in our royal archives now.
Hey, man. Well, you're the king, man. You got that's the coolest cowboy hat I
think it is, too.
I'm not a real king. I just play one on TV once a week.
Well, that's all right. That's another thing.
3 times a week.
Do you ever wear that in a bar anywhere?
Yeah.
Do you ever get in trouble?
No. Can you believe I never got my ass kicked?
I can't believe it. If I was to put that on my head and walk in the bar with a cowboy hat on, they'd take me out.
In our case, we bought a home and he visited, but he rented it. And so we stayed in touch and involved with each other, the rest of his life. I have a little history with Beaumont. My parents invested in some oil wells in Beaumont when I was just a teenager, and we knew we were going to get oil rich, but it never happened. I don't know what happened, but I've never forgotten Beaumont. Anyway, good to talk to you, man. Congratulations on your success, and I like your crown. You've earned it.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk, Texas Fabulous Flashback. It's really cool that you knew Elvis Presley. I'm standing next to a guy that knew Elvis. You've probably been to his home in Memphis.
I lived at Graceland for 7 years.
Did you really?
I sure did. Yeah.
Was he still alive then? Or?
Oh, no. He was, very much so. I met Elvis when I was 15 years old at a skating rink. He took me under his arm, and we became friends. And matter of fact, he gave me my first tour bus. Just wrote a check.
1976.
Yeah. Hey, you've done your homework. And matter of fact, there's a song on my new album that I've done that is kind of an anthem. And it's a song called The Day Elvis Died.
Okay.
And it's going to be a great record, I think. But no, I did a concert at Graceland back in July, and I'm scheduled to do another concert at Graceland this coming August. So, yeah, those were great years with Elvis.
What kind of guy was he?
Well, I asked him one day, I said, Elvis, how does it feel to be you? He said, you crazy? Feels great. He was just a guy like you or me, Jim, or anybody that's watching this. There was no ego.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk, Texas Fabulous Flashback.
The Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been? Since Tina Bean started 5-Star Feeds in Port Arthur over 24 years ago, it's always been a friendly neighborhood store, kind of like the general store of the good old days.
I think so. I try to be like it used to be. When I was young, going to feed stores and everything, it's, when people come in here, I want them to feel like they're walking into my house, where they feel welcome. So we try to keep it like that.
5-Star Feeds in Port Arthur, Texas.
Why, baby, why can't I get over you?
King of the Road. Howdy, folks. Jim King of the TV and radio here with a special guest, and I'm really excited because it brings back memories to my early radio days here in Southeast Texas. Megan Mullins, and she's got this great new video, Why Lady Why? Kind of a tribute to Alabama, I guess, because she's got Alabama connections. Megan, so good to see you.
So great to see you too. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, back in 2006, I remember you well because I was doing an afternoon drive on the local country station here, Kicker 95.1, and Ain't What It Used to Be came out when you were with Broken Bow Records.
Yes,
and,
it's been a while.
It was a top 40 hit, but it may have been number 1 on our station because we played the heck out of it, and we still play it on our internet station, King's Country.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you for that.
You bet. You've had a great career that started real young.
That's true.
You were about 3 years old. And this video is fantastic because it shows off your talent and skills so well. You play fiddle in it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're with Cash Creek. That's the band.
That's the band. And me.
Tell us about the lead singer. Who is he?
Well, the lead singer is Chemo Forrest. And then he actually had reached out. He said, I have this great idea. We're going to turn Why Lady Why into a duet. We'll sing it together. I was like, okay, great. Sounds great to me. So it was kind of his concept, but he did a great job. I mean, he produced it and everything and sang on it and did all the things. So.
Oh, it's a fantastic cover of Why Lady Why and a tribute to Alabama. And you have Alabama connections because you toured with Randy Owens' band.
Yes. Actually, I toured with him when he did solo stuff after the Alabama farewell tour. And then when Alabama got back together in 2011, 12-ish, I went out with Alabama also. And there's a connection with Chemo Forrest as well. He plays guitar. He's played with them. He originally played with Jeff Cook. And then when Alabama got back together, he went out. And so I've known him since then, and we've been working with Alabama, and that's the connection, and then we sang a duet together.
So you play fiddle. What other instruments do you play?
Fiddle, mandolin, guitar, viola, piano, clarinet, accordion, banjo, kind of whatever. Whatever you need, I can probably do.
Here comes Megan Mullins Owens and Cash Creek with Why Lady Why as our Jackson Hill Park and Marina music clip of the week straight from Nashville. Escape to Jackson Hill Park and Marina at Lake Sam Rayburn. Your lakeside paradise awaits. Enjoy premier boating, fishing, and picturesque views. Then unwind in our cozy cabins and savor delicious dishes at our on-site restaurant with full bar. Plus, join us for periodic special concert events where live music brings our community together under the stars. Create unforgettable memories at Jackson Hill Park and Marina. Visit us today and let your adventure begin. Time sure flies when you're having a royal time. We're celebrating the 19th anniversary of the Jim King of the TV show, setting a new regional record.
Working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They can build it tall, they can tear it on down. They got the know-how, if you got the money.
At Texas Construction Resources, our main line of work, residential house pads and ponds, crushed concrete laydown yards, demolition work, land clearing, and anything that we can push as far as dirt, site prep, that's going to be our main focus.
The hands of a working man built this town. Clear this timber and plow this ground.
Are you ready to find the home of your dreams? Look no further than Suzanne Simmons. She's your dedicated realtor at JLA Realty. With a passion for real estate and a commitment to personalized service, Suzanne is here to guide you every step of the way. Whether you're buying, selling, or exploring the local market, she offers expert advice tailored to your needs. Don't wait to make your real estate dreams a reality. Contact Suzanne Simmons today at 409-880-5307 and embark on your journey with a trusted professional by your side. Your dream is just a call away. It's the 19th anniversary of the Jim King of the TV show, a regional record milestone on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. King of the Road Productions recently saw an explosion in our social media views. Here's a short recap. Let's get the party started with this viral clip of a young Mark Chestnut.
You're going to like this fella, because he's a good one. He's 18 years old, and he comes from South Park, Texas. And his name is Mark Chestnut. Come on out here, Mark, and give it to me. Honky tonkin', honky tonkin', we're going honky tonkin' round this town. Let you and your baby have a little falling out. On the young sweet mama, we'll go stepping around. Honky tonkin', honey.
Of course, Mark ended up honky-tonking his way all the way to Nashville and the top of the country charts numerous times.
Well, I only planned on one or two. I might stay for 3.
A recent Johnny Rodriguez short quickly racked up 114K Facebook views and climbing.
You're the biggest cat to play here in a long, long time.
Well,
we're really proud to have you.
I'm just
here.
a cat.
But you've had a long, long career discovered by Tom T. Hall, huh?
Yeah. Actually, that's the first guy that I was in the country music business with. I started playing guitar in his band when I was 20 years old.
Yeah.
And then from there, so next thing I knew, here I am right here today talking to you.
It's good to be king.
It's always a great time and never a cover at Thirsty's in Beaumont, located at 229 Dowland Road, Suite 1A, next to World Gym. Enjoy shuffleboard and fantastic live music from your favorite local bands like the Alley Cats. Thirsty's has been in business since 1981 and is definitely one of Beaumont's favorite watering holes. Bring your friends, have cold drinks, and free Wi-Fi at Thirsty's in Beaumont. Keep up with them on Facebook at Thirsty's Beaumont. Texas Hot Country Magazine is one of Houston's longest-running publications and is proudly affiliated with powerhouse country station, the new 93Q. We focus on the vibrant, family-friendly world of country and Texas country music. A truly valuable and loyal audience. Grab the latest issue now at TexasHotCountryMagazine.com. And don't miss Jim King of the Road's column. That's Texas Hot Country Magazine, online at TexasHotCountryMagazine.com. Become an advertiser today by calling Leon Beck at 281-702-2242.
Nestled between Beaumont and Lumberton, Texas, is the beautiful Book Nook Inn Bed and Breakfast. It hosts visitors from around the world. Locals love it also as a quick, relaxing getaway from their everyday life. Swimming, fishing, viewing a movie in its unique theater room, and more awaits them at the inn. It's also a premier wedding venue. Many couples have exchanged vows in front of its gazebo or its event room. Book Nook Inn hosts reunions, vow renewals, murder mysteries, and more. We hope soon you'll be our guest at Book Nook Inn.